Okay, I was wrong. I thought it already happened. I didn't remember if it happened. It has not. So our wedding is tomorrow. Tomorrow we get married to Haley. This is a monumental occasion. I have never married any of the lovely folks in town in any of my playthroughs. So we'll see how that plays out. It'll be interesting. So I guess today should just be like, hey, let's get this place looking to be in tip-top shape for Haley when she comes around. You know, we gotta have the farm looking its best. We gotta be looking sharp. We can't have her coming into an absolute slob of a farm. Thomas, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious as someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Okay, thanks, Linus. It was probably you that stole my money, you bastard, but thanks a lot, man. Dear Thomas, I was conducting a field study the other day, and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did. Demetrius. Well, thank you, Demetrius, for the amethyst. Much appreciated, my good fellow. Demetrius is such a studious man. I never know how to act around Demetrius. His wife, though. I'm not married yet, I could say that. His wife, though. Oh, if only she wasn't married. Robin, she's perfect. She just could give tons of upgrades in our house for free. She's handy. She can help around the farm. So unfortunate, man. What could have been? What could have been? But alas, it's not meant to be. All right, grape and spiceberry. Where did this go? Oh, grapes go in here. I don't have any room. Let's take this out, put that in there, sort that. Spiceberry also needs to go in here, so let's take out nothing. I don't have space. We're gonna throw these in here. Boom, boom, just like that. And you as well. Lovely. All right, let's get to our goods here. We're gonna go through our little morning routine, and then we'll see what Then I think we'll do some planning. We're gonna go through our morning routine here, kind of get things looking sharp and good, and then we'll start getting into our planning stage. It is also day 2 of summer, brand new season. So this is also the perfect time to kind of do some pre-season prep. That's what I'll say. Do some prep and taking care of business. Ooh, this is not the music I wanted. Great music, not quite the vibe. Let's go back to the implement. No. Let's do this. Perfect. Lovely. Oh, listen to those birds chirping. That's so nice. Excellent. That's what we want. All right, cool. Gotta make sure the vibes are good. Gotta make sure the vibes are right. My little dinosaur, Bert. What's up, Bert? Oh, I love Bert so much. I'd kill for him. We finally got a dinosaur. It feels so good. I've wanted a dinosaur as a pet for so long. I just didn't know how to give him the longest time. We finally got one. It feels so good. Now we just need to get him a friend. I want 2 pet dinosaurs minimum. Minimum 2 pet dinosaurs. That's not a request. That is a demand. That is something that we must see come true. Hey, buddy, who is this? Teppa. Teppa, what are you doing inside? Everyone's outside. Go join them. What are you doing, Teppa? You lonely girl. All right, let's get our eggs. We've got nothing incubating right now. So I just need another dino egg. I thought I'd found a dino egg recently in the mines. Let me double check that. We might actually have one. I feel like we do. But I gotta do some looking around. I gotta do some inspecting. Also, where's my axe? I just noticed my axe is not in my inventory. I don't know where my axe is. There's a chance we're getting it. No, I don't think we have enough iridium to get it upgraded. I'm not actually sure. Let's see. Axe. Where is my axe? There it is. About to say, this thing has got to be here. And I was right. Okay, sweet. We got 2 dinosaur eggs. That actually is so perfect. Hold the phone. That's fantastic. Okay, hold on. We got to sort some stuff out real quick. Holy cow. All right, let's get some eggs put in the machines to make some mayonnaise. As we do around here, as we do. We got some truffles. Lovely. We got some wool. Okay, cool. Let's go through these now, put everything away. I can't find the right chest that has this stuff in it. Where's our chest that has all of our, like, duck feathers and stuff? I know we have one. There we go. I was about to say, I know we have one somewhere. I just can't find it. Okay, this is all the stuff I need. This is all sellable. We could probably sell the void egg. She's so me for real, for real. Skill issue? Skill issue because I can't find my chest? Are you watching the same thing I'm watching? Have a better memory. All right. All right. Go do your homework. What are you doing here? Love you to death, Kibita, but don't you have things to do? And then sit here and you're criticizing an old man for his poor memory. You know how rude that is? How disrespectful? Oh, in your eyes, I'm an old elderly man who you are blatantly chastising. How do you live with yourself? The audacity. I am. You're my background noise. Okay, that is actually for real. I do the exact same thing. Whenever I'm working on something, I need to have some kind of background noise. But what's so funny is it needs to not be music, or at least it can't be music with words, because then I'll sing along. And even if it's music without words, sometimes I'll get too into the music and then I still can't focus. When Dad was like, shouldn't you be focusing? I was like, Dad, let me thrive. Exactly. Dad just doesn't get it. Listen, the dads almost never get it. They almost never get it. Dads are great. We love them to death. They usually, most of the time, almost always, they just don't get it. They don't get how we operate, all right? They don't get us, man. You're a fossil, actually. All the more reason. How dare you? How dare you critique my old memory? I'm a feeble old man, trying my best, and this is how I'm treated. This isn't right. This isn't right. Okay. We got our initial stuff done. Now we gotta figure out what we're doing. It's summertime, baby. We gotta figure out. Man, I wish it was summertime in real life, but it's summertime. We gotta figure out our plan. Because right now we've got a bunch of coffee beans planted, which is fantastic, and summer squash, which is also fantastic. But we need some of our regular summer crops. We're gonna have to make a trip to Pierre's. Ugh, who I fucking hate. I can't stand that guy. Robbing us blind with his exorbitant prices, but we're gonna have to put up with them for now. And get some crops. Thomas, do you like learning and podcasts? I love learning. I mean, actually, that sounds sarcastic. I genuinely love learning. I like podcasts, but I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. But I'm always open to podcast recommendations because I feel like I would love podcasts based on what I just said. I just don't know of a lot of podcasts that I just don't know of a lot of podcasts. Let's just put it like that. I'll leave it at that. I don't know a lot of podcasts to listen to in the first place. There's a podcast called Ologies. Ologies, okay. What is that? Is that like eulogies? They just start reading eulogies of people who are past? That'd be funny. The host, so she hosts an expert in a field for every episode. Like they talk about different, ologies. Like, that's so cool. Volcanology, primatology. That genuinely, I mean this in complete earnestness. That sounds fucking awesome. And gemology. That sounds awesome. I would love that. I genuinely do love learning. I'm someone who, like, when I find a topic that I personally find interesting, usually never like one of your basic school concepts, but just like random fun topics, kind of like that. I love that stuff. That sounds like an awesome rec. Thank you. That's so cool. Really cool. I got my mom into it. That's fucking awesome. Kibby, that's a great recommendation. That sounds really cool. I'm looking that up right now just so I don't forget about that. That genuinely sounds fantastic. I love that. Allie Ward. Sounds like a cool gal. Can I grab this tab, please? There we go. That sounds so cool. Fire ecology, cabinology, astrology, pneumology, surgical and so I can't even say some of these words. Surgical angiology. This is sick. I love this. Confectionology. This is so cool. I absolutely love this. This might be one of the best recommendations anyone's ever given on the stream of just anything ever, like video game, books, whatever. This actually sounds like something I'm actually genuinely gonna like a lot. You learn from so many different experts. Her motto is ask smart people dumb questions. That's a great motto. You could live by that motto. Thank you for the rec, Kipida. I genuinely can say this with 100% certainty. I will be checking this out. This is really cool. Because this is the kind of thing that I love. I love learning about new stuff just from people who... It's fun to learn about stuff from people who know a lot about the thing you're learning about and are passionate about it. Because you can feel that passion when they're talking about it, and it's so fun. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you so much. It's a phenomenal rec. You know, to no one's surprise, like, not everyone's gonna love everything. But there's times on stream where, like, some of you lovely folks give me some recommendations that I know I'm probably not gonna like. But obviously I don't say that because I appreciate any recommendation of any kind. It's someone sharing something that they think is super cool, and so I will never crap on someone for giving a recommendation. But this is like this sounds really dope. I'm gonna go check this out after stream. This sounds really dope. Thank you so much. I'm like genuinely excited about this. You can tell because I'm actually really excited about this. It sounds cool. Give me something to listen to. Very cool. Okay, that was fun. Anyways, getting past that, very cool thing. So, today's the 2nd. It is Tuesday. Pier should be open on the 2nd, right? I think he closes on Wednesdays. Oh wait, we have a quest from Demetrius. Greetings, Demetrius here. Could you someone please bring me a super cucumber? I'm studying them as part of my biological research. So here's the thing, Demetrius. I'd love to help you out. But if we take a little look at the list here, we already got you maxed out on hearts. So technically, I don't really need to do anything. Now, I'm sure some people would say, well, Thomas, that's not very nice. And to that, I would say, I can't help that. I do things based off who needs more friendship points from me, and you're maxed out, buddy. Oh my goodness, long time no see. Prakar, what is up? Hello. What a blast from the past. Hey, what's going on? How you been? I'm doing good. It's a brand new year, 2025. We're still streaming. I'm still kicking. I'm still alive and well. Well is arguable, but I'm still alive. We're doing good. Prakar, how you doing? How's life treating you? How you been? It's a pleasure to see you in chat. It's been a long time. I hope life's treating you well. I hope everything's going your way. I remember last time we spoke, I think you were studying for a lot of college exams, admissions exams, and stuff like that, stuff of that nature. I hope you found some success. I hope things went your way. If you're still working on those, which is possible, I remember you said it was a long process. I hope you're, I hope you're doing well with that. It has that. I told you I got in. That's fantastic. Hey, congratulations. Awesome. I'm really happy for you. That's actually genuinely fantastic. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That is great. That's so cool to hear that you got into where you were applying. I don't remember where that was. Forgive me, but I do know that. Remember you talked. It was quite difficult and quite a long process. So I'm genuinely happy for you. That's actually awesome. That's really cool. Months back when you were in streams and talking about how difficult that was gonna be, and here you are months later saying it worked out. That's so cool. Yeah, hats off to you. Congrats. That is really, really awesome. Love hearing that. I hope you're having a fantastic day. To go along with that good news that you're sharing here. Hell yeah, that's fantastic. It's great to see you in chat. It's a pleasure to be talking to you again. I hope life's been treating you well in other regards as well. What the hell was I doing again? You get distracted. These are good distractions. These are good distractions. These are lovely distractions. But I do keep getting distracted. Okay, I'm turning my music down for this lovely Animal Crossing music. It's too loud for you guys? Let me know. It's a little bit too loud for me. Turn it down a smidge for you guys as well. But yeah, that's so cool. Bum 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 bum. All right, so we need to go figure out our summer crop situation. That's what I was doing. Summer crops. That is what we're trying to figure out today in our little Stardew Valley game. Yes, Prakar was here very early on in the stream. In the stream history, I guess you could call it. But Cupid is also a very important member of the stream. Cupid has been here a while and always hanging out, and I appreciate it a lot. You guys are all great. All these members of the chat are people that are really, really cool, which is something I think is super dope. Number one hater. There you go. See, it's fine. I like this. This is what I always say is like, you need haters. You can't have all these people coming in here and saying nice things. You gotta have someone hating to balance things out, because then it all just goes to your head and you're like, oh, everyone likes you. You're good. You've got all these friends and good people. Someone needs to come in and be like, you suck at this game. Your memory sucks. And then you're like, God, they're right. And it brings you back down to earth. It levels everything out. Everything makes sense then. You gotta have some haters. Don't let no one tell you can't have some haters. Having some haters is good. It's healthy. It's healthy to have some haters. Haters are healthy. You heard it here first. Well, some haters are healthy. Okay. I want to see, do I have any summer seeds? I do. That's 8. I have 8 pepper seeds. Strawberries are spring seeds, so we're not doing that. So yeah, we need seeds. We need to go buy a ton of seeds. So let us go take a little jaunt. A little jaunt into town. Why not? And go figure out what kind of combination of seeds we want to plant down on our farm here. How many? I'm gonna guess like probably close to like 60 would be a good amount. That's gonna be like my gamble. Like 60 seeds. 60 to 80 should be enough. I don't want to do any more than that. I feel like that'd be overkill. Old Rankley feels like I'm visiting a museum. He can't remember where anything is, but he's getting married. Yeah, accurate. That was all summed up very nicely. That's really funny. To my wife, yes. We're referring to in-game, of course, just for any confusion. We're getting married tomorrow on the 3rd to Haley. We're getting married to Haley on the 3rd. And it's going to be a beautiful wedding. The best wedding you've ever seen. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fantastic. 2 days ago, I was surfing YouTube and I came across this Pokemon tier list video. I looked at the thumbnail and I was like, wait, I know that face. That's so cool. That is amazing. I didn't know that video was like probably still popping up in people's feeds. That is awesome. That's so dope. Yeah, that was a video I made a while ago now, probably like a couple months ago. I've been lacking on producing content outside of the streams. We've been streaming almost the entire time, but I've been struggling on making content outside of the stream. I would like to. It's part of my goals for this new year. But it's a work in progress. It's tough to find the time, as I'm sure you can imagine. Did you ever finish Elden Ring, though? That's a fantastic question that I'm going to pretend that, like, I have an answer for. Anyways, no, I never finished Elden Ring. No, I don't think I never played that on stream, right? I don't think I did. But on my own free time, I got to Melania and Hogwarts Legacy. Or not Hogwarts Legacy. I still said Hogwarts Legacy. I got to Melania and Elden Ring, and I never actually beat the game. I was very close. I should go back and do that someday. Just haven't really thought about it. It's a great game. I love Elden Ring. It's like everything I love in a game. Just, I don't know, just didn't get to it. Someone was here, you were playing Hogwarts Legacy. Oh yeah, that was a bit ago. Yeah. We played Hogwarts Legacy for a bit. That was like 2 to 3 weeks I was playing that game. I really liked Hogwarts Legacy. That was a blast. And it was cool. We actually had a lot of new folks come in through Hogwarts Legacy. I met a bunch of people through Hogwarts Legacy. That was like, Hogwarts Legacy was the thing that kind of was a segue to a lot of our current lovely chatters, I think, which is what's super dope to me. And also I just had a blast playing it. It was a good time, and we have played a lot since then. We're currently playing Resident Evil 4 actually, and I'm loving it. It's so fun. I'm just not doing it today because today is like today I'm streaming much earlier than usual. I usually stream at like 8:30. That's a lie. I'm always late. 8:30 is when I'm supposed to stream. I stream at 9. That's usually how that goes. That's what's been happening as of late. Bro, oh my god, TimeGuessr. I forgot all about the TimeGuessr streams. That's crazy. That's a throwback. What is that? TimeGuessr. Okay, yeah, you wouldn't even know because I haven't played it in so long. TimeGuessr is a fun browser game. I used to play a bit at the beginning of the streams and Procar was here for those, and we had a lot of fun playing those. TimeGuessr is a game, which is super cool, and maybe we can do it here in a bit, and I can show it off. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I think it'll only be fair for Procar making a bold return. TimeGuessr is a game where you are shown a picture of somewhere in the world between the years of 1900 and current day, and you have to guess where you think the location of the picture is that was taken and what time period it's in. Hence the name TimeGuessr. And it's super fun. And I used to play it a lot on stream when I like first started out. Just because I just didn't know what else to play. It was just something to do. And it's super fun. I think I stopped playing it only because I just had other games to play, but also because I would like play it and spend way too much time on it. It would take like an hour to like play out a round, just because I would like be trying so hard to like nail the location to a point that was just like way too over the top. But it's a really fun game. And you know what? I think after this day in Stardew, we'll do a round of TimeGuessr. I think that'd be fun. I think we could run that. I think we could do that for old time's sake. That would be really fun. We'll do a round of TimeGuessr. Keep it out. I think you might enjoy it. It's pretty cool. It's a fun game. It's a fun little chill game you can do. I would always play it when I was in college, when I was like sitting in lecture, and like the fucking professors just yapping on about some bullshit that's just not important. Well, come to find out it was important, but we don't got to talk about that. That I thought wasn't important. And I would just play TimeGuessr on my laptop in the back of the lecture hall. And it was a great way to kill some time. But it's super fun. I really enjoy it. We were goated. We had some pretty crazy scores that I'm quite proud of. Okay, let's see. We need some seeds for the farm. All right, summertime has come around. Our best seeds, as far as we're gonna make the most profit on, probably melons. So I'm probably gonna go for melon seeds. Oh wait, blueberries are actually also really, really good. This is tough. Hops are good too. I like hops a lot because they make pale ale, which sells for a lot of money. We got a lot of good options here. And when in doubt, you know what we do around here. We go to the wiki. When in doubt, go to the Stardew Valley wiki. You go to the wiki and you see what yields the most profit. That's what you do. That's what you do. But I think I already kind of nailed like what is our best thing to go for here. I think melon's the one thing I probably won't do a lot of now that I think about it. I think that's the one thing I don't want to do actually. I think what I do want to do is get some blueberries, some hops, and some red cabbages actually, because those actually do pretty well. We'll get some red cabbages in place of melons. So let's do like 20 of each. We'll do like 20 of these. Bing bang boom. We'll do 20 of these. Boom. And we'll do 20 of these. And then we'll do some of these guys as well. They're like 12. Yeah, sure, why not? We can always get more if we want more. I think that should be more than enough crops though, because crops is like a small part of my operation right now. Yeah, that's fine. I do think I should make crops a bigger part of my operation and like really expand on it, but I'll get back to it. We've got tons and tons and tons of time. Time. We have lots of it. All right. Let's look at these planted, and then I want to see what we're looking at. If we want to get more crops, maybe. If we want to not get less, but if we want to get more, and then if we don't, damn it. See what it looks like. Get all these goodies. Throw them in the bin. Yeah, all right. Man, that's so cool. I was literally just thinking about some of the older viewers that used to be around more, like Procar U, if you're still here, and Magistrato, who haven't seen him in a long time. I hope he's doing well. That's so dope, though. I love that the YouTube thumbnail is what you saw. That's so crazy to me. I did not think that video was still being pushed out. That was such a stupid video. I think when I was streaming and I made that video of the Pokemon tier list, I think that was at like, I think that was close to like 3 in the morning on stream. And someone rated me. It was actually a bunch of people here. And I was like, let's look a Pokemon tier list. And people were like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Such a weird, bizarre stream. I was like rambling so much about Pokemon. And everyone's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? It's very funny, and yet ironically it did pretty well. And I remember I posted a clip on TikTok too, which is this was hilarious. This was like where I got my first genuine like hate comment, not hate comment, but like just meaner comment. I'd never gotten one of these, and it was so fun. It was, and like, when I say mean, it's like barely mean. But I posted a clip on TikTok of a portion of me talking from that video. It was about Charizard. I said I think Charizard's overrated and he's overhyped, which he is. I get tired of him. And I posted that, and I got a bunch of comments on there saying, wow, this guy just wants to be different, saying that Charizard's overhyped. What a loser. Like, he's just trying to get clicks. And I was like, yes! It was so funny. Like, I was like, not the reaction you expected. I was pumped. I was like, this is so cool. I was like excited. I was like excited to get like some like negative, I guess we'll say just negative comments. I was pumped up. I was really excited. It's really weird when I say that out loud, but I was like, I don't know, it just felt kind of cool. I was like, oh hell yeah, I got some comments that aren't just like, you know, I got some negative comments. This is kind of funny. I thought it was pretty hilarious. So that was fun. That was a long time ago. At least it feels like it was. It wasn't that long ago, but it sure does feel like it. All right, let's all trim this back. This is way too close. Nice. The algorithm loves you. I hope it does. I wish it loved me. That way when I posted anything, it would just get like 100,000 views. That would be fantastic. Me and the algorithm, we go way back. We're good pals, me and the algorithm. It was a stream, yes it was. As if I don't exist. I mean, no, listen, that's the thing is, you exist, but these are my first true negative comments, so I was very excited about it. and then, let's be honest, they were real. They were from people who I knew, like, were genuinely saying it. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I was hyped, dude. I was like, this is cool. I kind of was like soaking it in. All right, I need some fertilizer. No. It felt good. It felt good. I kind of want to do something like that again. I've thought about it for a while. I want to do something that again warrants like some kind of negativity. Like I want to make I want to do something that it's gonna elicit people to be like, oh, this is a stupid fucking take, because it was so funny. I loved reading the comments. It was so entertaining. I don't know what that thing would be, but I intend to figure it out. I want to do some kind of like, I don't know. I'm not like that's the thing is, I'm not a controversial individual is the problem. I'm not someone who can, I feel like I would be genuinely bad at like creating controversy, because I just don't have a lot of like, I don't have a lot of controversial opinions. I'm very much like one of the masses. So I need to somehow create or fabricate some hot takes, I guess. Some scalding takes. I feel like my takes right now are very lukewarm. They're like, racism's bad. And it's like, yeah, that's an ice cold take. That's pretty, yep. So I feel like I would need to get creative. I would need to get really creative. Where's what I'm looking for? Oh, here it is, fertilizer. There we go. Oh, it's sap. I thought it was fiber for some reason. It's not fiber, it's sap. Where's noobs when you need them? Tell me I'm a fool. It's because you're a silly little guy. And that's the thing is, you're so right. I love being a silly little guy. We should all aspire to be silly little guys and gals. Because, listen, the world needs more silly little guys and gals. There can never be too many, or there'll never be too many. Yeah. Always need more of that. I'm gonna need like 100 of these. So give me all that. Yep, thank you. You know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just make all of it into. Perfect. Okay, we got our fertilizer. Let's start throwing it down. As silly as that comment sounds, like I genuinely believe a world full of more silly little guys and gals, probably a better world. Hot take. There you go. Hot take. A world full of more silly guys and gals is a better world. You heard it here first, guys. I know. Very bold of me to say. But it might just be a better world for us all. You ever thought about that? Bet that thought never crossed your mind. I should be a politician. I think I'd be good at it. Mr. President, what do you think about the global political tension? I think we need more silly guys across the globe. Mr. President, what does that mean? If we just get more silly guys and gals across the globe, the world would be better off. Mr. President, are you okay? I'm having a stroke. Help me, I'm having a stroke. Hey, probably better than our current president. Am I right? There's a hot take. And that's not even super political, because I feel that way about either of our possible candidates. Not that I want to get political, because I don't, so don't get political on me. But this works. I think anyone who'd be in chat right now is not even from America. We've got a very, like, of the few people who do come in chat, it's a very diverse chat, which is really funny. It's kind of funny how it works out. I'm a Canadian, but I would vote for you. Oh, thank you. You know, your vote is your vote is a step towards the future. Okay, you can count on me for your vote. You can trust in me to put your vote to take your vote and do the right thing. All right. That's the Thomas. That's the Thomas Reed 2045 promise. Okay. Speaking of, didn't your guys' prime minister just resign? Didn't Trudeau just resign? So like, really, maybe I could go be the Canadian prime minister. That sounds like the position is newly vacated. Maybe I should step up. Maybe I should step up and fill in, help you guys out a little bit, because you guys sound like you're struggling. Don't even. This is hell. We're going to nuke each other. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, you're probably right. It's you know, the fact that I was playing Fallout 4 the other day, it's pretty topical. It's pretty topical. It's gonna happen no matter what. We're all gonna nuke each other. It's gonna be a Fallout type scenario. Amazon is gonna start selling vaults or vault spots on their homepage of Amazon.com. We're gonna be neighbors in like Vault 2019. And sitting in the middle of nowhere, we'll come out of there 100 years later, and it'll be a wasteland. That's gonna be our future. I mean, we've all seen the movie WALL-E. We've seen what's gonna happen. That movie wasn't just a fun little flick. That was a prediction of what is to come. It was an omen. It was an omen. Thomas, BRPM. I might have to do it. The people need me. The people have spoken. They want a new prime minister. I'm happy to take up the cause. I will do what must be done. Yeah, politics is fun. I love politics. It sucks, man. Politics is ass. It's ass for real, for real. Okay, how am I planting these things? So the blueberries and the hops, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you can't walk through them. So I want to put those in areas where I don't have to like be bothered to like walk through, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense at all. That makes no sense, actually. Let's put the hops. Let's just put the hops here. That's not a problem. Yeah, that works. That works. And we'll leave the middle lane open. Yeah, I like that. We'll leave a little middle lane open so you can get through. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then we'll leave that open. Go like this. And then we'll put some blueberries in here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be so pretty and nice. Make this all blueberries. Blueberries. Red cabbages. Am I actually short on... I am. I thought I had more than enough seeds. I'm not even close. I need to buy a bunch more. I don't know why. I should have counted, shouldn't I? I should have counted my seeds. I goofed. Damn it. That's all right. We need like 3. I'm going to eyeball this. Like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So we'll just do 30 and call it safe. I need to get 30 more seeds tomorrow, which is my wedding day. Shit. I don't have time. Honey, I'm running to the store. We're getting married today. I just need some seeds. You gotta understand, it's very important. Did you clip that? He's got my vote. Listen, guys, I will lead both of our countries into the future as the as simultaneous Canadian Prime Minister and United States President. I will lead both of our countries into the golden age. You heard it here first. I will do what no other man can do. I will do the impossible. Or woman. Man or woman can do. I will do the impossible. Yes. Politics. Everyone's favorite thing. It's funny. Genuinely, I like discussing politics in like a normal manner, which is like impossible to do anymore, so I don't like doing it. If the people can like be chill about it, I like talking about politics like among friends and family, but I don't do it anymore because people can't be civil about it. You know, everyone's got to freak out and start, you know, flipping shit, and I'm like, I just don't want to do this anymore then. Count me out. I'm good. No thanks. So, I don't do it very often. Okay. That was a good day. I think that was a successful day. Did I waste a lot of time? Yes. Did we get some stuff done? Yeah, sure. um, why is George Clooney in my geography book? Are you serious? That reminds me of, have you seen that meme of like, there's like that old geography textbook from like my time in school, and for the Egyptian, it's just like a white dude. There's like a page of ancient Egypt, and there's like a guy with like a pharaoh type like helmet hat on, and it's just a white dude. It's just like a very stereotypical white guy, and it's like, this is not what an Egyptian looked like. I should find that picture. It's really funny. Test isn't here, so I have to be a pretend mod. I don't know. Parker might be in the Discord. I have no idea. Parker, if you're not in the Discord, please join. But we'd love to have you. Don't feel pressured, of course. But shout out to you, Kippity. Kippity, you're making a case for mod. I gotta be honest with you. The only reason listen, Kippity, I gotta be honest. The only reason I haven't modded you is because we just don't need it. we don't even need tests, to be totally honest with you. We don't need a mod because there's like 4 or 5 people in here at any given time. I more just did it out of like all right, we'll have one, but don't worry, if we need another one, you're next up if you want to be. I mean, it's not like it's an obligation. You can do whatever you want, but I want to find this. Hold on. Like when you say, why is George Clooney in your textbook, this is what I thought of. Yep, here it is. This is like what I thought of when you said white guy in your textbook, or George Clooney in your textbook. This is like this isn't like a really old, like from the 90s school history textbook, and it's just this dude. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Our textbook really had this on page 10. Behold, the great Egyptian pharaoh Jeff Gordon. This is real. This is what this is the picture. See, this one looks a lot more. This looks a lot better. This was the picture. Yep, good old American textbooks. Changing history for worse. Not for better or for worse. Definitely for worse. For worse for sure. Yes, accurate pharaoh. Yes, that is a lore accurate pharaoh. That's what see, yeah, the woke mob. See, what the woke mob would like you to think is that Cleopatra was a woman and B, an Egyptian woman, when in reality she was a white man. That's what the woke mob wants you to think, but in reality it was a white man. All right, so give us our credit, give us our due respect. The woke mob. Telling you, man, it's all politics nowadays. It's all politics. I love that shit so much, because I just know if I had like a larger audience, there would genuinely be someone who's like, yeah, he's right, and it's like, no, you fucking idiot. Oh, it's fantastic. All right. Oh shit, it's 1:40. Oh my god, I didn't even see what time it was. Oh no. We're running out of time. Running out of time. Where do I put these seeds? Put them in here. Lovely. This goes in here. This we're selling. Can I make it inside? Please. Okay, nice. We have plenty of time. We got enough time. We can go pet Bobo. Good night. Oh god, we just killed him. Oh my god, don't hurt the dog. Jesus. I'm gonna kill my poor puppy. God damn, that was so brutal. Speaking of puppies, if you do join the Discord, or for anyone, the lovely thing about the Discord, the one thing it's good for is just me posting pictures of my dog. Dude, in the last 5 days, I don't know what it is. We've got like some newer furniture, which it's not new, it's just like a furniture from a member of the family who just didn't need it in our house, and so my dog has been like laying all over it and like loves it, and so I've taken so many pictures of my dog. I can't help it. I can't help myself. She's so cute. She looks so damn cute. It's adorable. I have so many pictures. My camera roll is filled with dog pictures. It's ridiculous. But, okay. Quickly. Not quickly. We can take like 30 minutes to do it. We're not on a time limit. Let's do a round of Time Guesser for old time's sake. In honor of Prokar making an appearance in chat, we're going to play some Time Guesser. I haven't played this in a long time on stream, but I still love this game. It's really fun. We'll do this real quick. This will be fun. Take a nice little break from Stardew Valley. Because then when we come back, we'll have our wedding. Oh my god. We're gonna come back, we're gonna have a wedding. Holy shit. We're gonna get married. I'm single, and by the way, I'm single. This is a single male getting excited about a fake fictional marriage in a video game. Let's go. Okay. Time Guesser, baby. Very simple game. I already explained it once, but it'll become even more apparent once we get into it. Let's do the daily. You have the daily Time Guesser, so let's get into it. All right. So here's the game. And actually, let me do this. I gotta move my big old face out of the way. I gotta move my big old face out the way. Let's do that. Pink, lovely. Yep, that doesn't cover the map too much. Beautiful. I'm here if you swing that way. Thank you, Prokar. I needed that. It's an old boost to the self-esteem. Someone wants me. No, I'm just playing. Single and happy. Single and happy. I tell myself. It's always fun going to the family functions when you get like the grandma or the elderly person who's like, "You found any? Are you seeing anyone?" It's like, "No, me, ma. No, I'm streaming in my free time. I'm not going on dates." Streaming? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, ma. How are your bunions? Let's play Time Guesser. I'm here if you want to go to jail. I'm good. I'll pass on that. Thanks for the offer. Okay. Here's our first picture. This is a very topical picture. It narrows down our location a significant amount. I'm gonna wager a guess that we're in Washington, D.C., the capital of the country I happen to be in. However, I'm a little curious what's happening in this photo. It's a very interesting one. We've got someone wearing a name tag that says President-elect Trump, who is not Donald Trump. Shocker, I know. And then we've got President Biden and Mrs. Trump for these two name tags. Now, I do think I know what this is because it is very relevant to today. Leave Mima alone. She's an international treasure. You're goddamn right she is. And thank you for reminding me. How could I be so disrespectful? Listen, Mima is a goddamn treasure to this world and to worlds not even our own. She is beautiful and I love her. Is this fucking 2025? It is. It is 2025 because you know what this is? This is, I'm inferring, this is a staging. They're staging this. They're setting up the inauguration for Donald Trump, which took place literally today, hours ago. I watched it. I watched not all of it, like part of it. It was on TV when I came downstairs, and I watched like a chunk of it while I was eating some lunch. And that's why I know, because this is Biden was sitting literally exactly right here, and Melania was sitting literally right here, and obviously Trump's speaking at the podium. So this is them staging out the inauguration. However, the inauguration actually took place inside because of how cold it was. It's normally outside. So I'm going to guess that this is them staging it probably like a couple days ago. That's Baltimore. So we know this is in DC. It's going to be at the White House. So this might be an easy 5K. This should be a very easy 5K. We're going to bink it right here. And we're going to say 2025. Oh, we didn't get the 5K. Where's the location? Oh, they do it at the Capitol? Oh, that's unfortunate. We're okay with it though. 9,942 is a phenomenal score. Kipler, you will quickly find out that is not a normal score. This was a gimme. This was a layup of a of a round because they're normally not this topical and easy to get. But now you kind of see how it works. This is a stand-in for the President-elect Donald Trump during a rehearsal at the 60th presidential inauguration. Exactly. So yeah, I was guessing it was going to be the White House just because that's where it took place today because it was inside. But I guess typically it takes place at the Capitol building. What this is saying on outside on the west lawn. But that's fine. We'll take it. 1.5 miles away. All right, next round. Okay, what the fuck? This is a guy. Wait. Hold on. I haven't played TimeGuessr in a long time. Have we changed the game? How does this work? How do I get a location off of this? Okay, this is wild. Okay, this is a crazy one. I've actually never seen this before. President Biden looks so disappointed. Skill issue? It was a skill issue. I didn't know it was the west lawn of the Capitol building. Forgive me. You're carrying already. I'm trying to, but that's going to stop really quick. I think I've seen this picture. If you have, please speak up because I have not. I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm going to guess this is some military leader based off the beret and the insignia on there. The fuck is that leaf? That's a great question. That's exactly what I was thinking. This appears to be a star upon closer inspection. Which makes me think this is some kind of military leader. Like this is obviously supposed to be someone significant that I'm supposed to know, and I don't know who it is. So we're gonna rule out the entirety of North America. I'm tempted to rule out South America and to say this is somewhere in Europe. As for timing, it's a black and white photo, which gives us a bit of a hint. I'm gonna guess to make me think that's gonna be closer to like World War II times. Like I'm thinking maybe even like around the 1940s, 1930s, something like that. We're just like given this is just unfortunate. After such a phenomenal first round, this is one of those things where like sometimes you're just not gonna know the picture. And that's what's funny about these. Sometimes it's like a famous location and you either know it or you don't. In this case, I just don't, which is unfortunate. However, I'm guessing this is like some kind of military leader. Possibly, he looks like he could be Middle Eastern, potentially. He could be Eastern European. Problem is, in all reality, he could be South American. Because he looks like he could be Spanish. This guy's very racially ambiguous. I'm not getting a lot of clues here. Just to kind of maximize our guesses though, for like Middle East, Eastern Europe, I think I'm just gonna bink this one down around Ukraine, probably Moldova. I'm gonna just take a stab at it, like could be like Turkey, yay. But that's what I'm thinking. But I'm worried if he's Spanish. If he's Spanish, then we're gonna be pretty damn far away. Signifies a country, I think. Near Mexico, definitely. You think so? See, that's what I'm thinking. It's like he could easily be Spanish. Like literally from Spain, or he could be South American, Mexican, Venezuelan, Colombian, 100%. Yeah, I like where your head's at. I might try. I'm tempted to trust you. For old time's sake. Run it back. And that does make a lot more sense. It does kind of scream more that instead of like a German or Poland or Hungary. But for this guy is very ambiguous. He doesn't fit any one kind of, look for any region. Yeah, I could be convinced to slap it down in Venezuela. Just run it up the Panama Canal. Another very topical thing. Fuck it. I like it. Let's try let's just slap ourselves on the border of Venezuela, Colombia. Go a little bit, to the north to like just get us to a tiny bit closer to Mexico and Guatemala and Honduras and all these countries up here just in case on the north side of the Panama Canal. Now as far as timing goes, we got a black and white photo. This guy's got like none of his clothing like screams gives me any indications. So I'm gonna have to go just off the black and white. if I knew like physical trends really well, this would be helpful. Like kind of like hair trends. Not that everyone follows them, but I'm sure you guys have seen like over the years how like hair, like, you know, hair and like style choices always change. He's got hair actually very similar to mine. He's got some luscious locks, this guy. Man, but this could be the problem is this could be anything from like 1950 to like 1910. I have no idea. So I think I'm gonna head to my bets here and go like 1938. What do we think about that? What are we thinking? Interesting choice, Thomas. Why do you say it like that? It sounds so ominous. Interesting choice. I love how you say it like that, like you know. It's like, oh, interesting choice. Interesting choice. Not what I would have done. This looks like really old, but at the same time, it doesn't. I know. That's what I'm saying. I totally agree. It looks old, but like this could so easily be on the cusp of color photos, like getting towards like the 40s, the 50s, hell, even the 60s. It looks too clear to be super old. That's a fantastic point. I didn't really consider. That's a great point. And you haven't even played this game before, Cupida. But you make a great point because a lot of these photographs are they use real photos. These are all real photos. So some of them like they will visibly like be damaged on like the corners. Like the fringes of the photograph will be a little bit tattered and like it won't look the best. So you make a great point, unironically, that the quality is really sharp. And I kind of like that. It's honestly brilliant that you pointed that out. So I'm tempted actually to maybe bump us up a bit, maybe closer to like 1948, 1949, like around World War II, during World War II. It's gonna be great when we figure out when it tells us who this is, because this is obviously someone famous, because they wouldn't give us this photo otherwise. All right. There's not much else we can do for this. I think we'll go 49. We'll go Venezuela, Colombian borders. And we're going to watch our score tank. We had a great start. It was great while it lasted, guys. All right. I think we're going to lock it in. 1949. Venezuela, Colombia. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ooh. Not great. Not great. Not great. Location wasn't... actually, that wasn't great either. Oh. We did the best we could. We did the best we could. That was a really tough one. That was really, really tough. I've never gotten a photo of just a person like that. I've never gotten that before. That was really difficult. Not very forgiving, that one wasn't, but that's okay. That's okay. We got 3 more rounds to bounce back. With the first round being as good as it was, it bounces out. It's all right. This was... I can't speak Spanish, as we all know, unfortunately. The Spanish guess was fantastic, or was great, though. Prakar, you're MVP for that, because I was almost gonna go Eastern Europe, Middle East, but this was in fact Cuba. Guerrero, Edorico. I don't know if I probably butchered that. A photograph of Marxist revolutionary Che Guevara. Che Guevara. I butchered that, I'm sure, as well. The iconic photograph has been referred to as the most famous photograph in the world. I mean, it's not that famous. I've never seen it before. Just because I haven't seen it, it clearly can't be the most famous photograph in the world. No, I've never seen this. I had never heard. I've heard of this guy once or twice, maybe back in school. I've never seen this picture before. Oh my god, my ears have started bleeding. I'm sure they did. Sorry. Listen, I do my best, okay? What I just did, give me some credit, was probably so much better than like 60% of other white people who try and do Spanish accents. Because I've heard them and they're bad. They're really bad. Never seen this? Yeah, I've never seen this. This was a very interesting photograph. For being the most famous, I find that something, I guess. I'm gonna look this up. If I go, or actually we can do it in this browser. Actually, I don't want to, because that's gonna leak my search history, and that's weird. The most famous photograph. Aha! I look at the most famous photograph and we don't see any mention of this in the top view. I'm seeing a lot of photos here. I ain't seeing a photo of Che Guevara. Che Guevara. Let's go to images. Let's see how long it takes till he shows up. Okay, right there. Okay, that was pretty quick. That was pretty fast. That was pretty fast. 10 most famous photographs of all time. Okay, that's pretty high up there, and that's the exact photo we just saw. Okay, that's pretty fair. That's pretty accurate. Oh yeah, can confirm. I found his wiki by just like describing him. Okay, that's fairly impressive. We got a link here. Let's check it out. Heroic guerrilla fighter is what that name translates to. He's a Marxist, revolutionary, Che Guevara, taken by Alberto Corda, captured on March 5th, 1960 in Havana, Cuba, at a memorial service for victims at La Cubre explosion. Sorry again. Or actually, is that French actually? We're mixing languages here. I'm getting very confused. Oh yeah, it's a French phrase. That's French. That's like La Cube, La Cubra. I have no idea. I'm not a linguist. Huh. All right. Well, there's this guy. Okay. Well, there you go. Part of why I also like this game is that you learn something new. All right, next round. Round 3, we got a score of 13,000. Not great. Okay, this is better. This is more normal. This we can work with. We can make things happen out of this photograph. This is what I was more expecting. Okay. All right. So we're getting, obviously we're not in North America. I don't even think we're in South America. This is giving Eastern Europe. It's making me think, actually, yeah, Eastern Europe for sure, to be honest with you. Like, I'm thinking like, initial gut reaction, I'm thinking like Poland or like, ooh, pizzeria. That kind of screams, Italian a bit, potentially. Largo, Brazil. Okay. We're getting a lot of clues here. There's a lot of stuff here to go off of, which is nice. I don't know what they all mean, but they're clues. That looks Italian or something. Yeah, you were pretty fast with that. Yeah, now we're talking. This is a lot better. So we got Via Veneto, Via Porta Pinciana. So I guess I can see the Italianness, the Italian aspect of it. Egitto. I'm getting the Italian vibes for sure. And it literally says, does that say Italia or Litalia? Are they getting lit in Italy? Litalia? It's Litalia. Yeah, great call with the Italian. I'm getting that also 100%. I don't know Italian, but you hear words, you see movies and stuff, and this definitely seems like it would be similar to the language. Like exclusi residenti zona, residential zone, exclusive. Yeah, I already don't hate the guess. Look at the back, it says Italia. Does it now? Of the car. Roma. Yeah, I think Italy is already a fantastic guess here. I like it a lot. Musica bar, like I think from what little bit I know of Italian, it seems pretty close, I would say. Granted, I'm no expert. But let's definitely start with throwing us around to Italy. Yeah, it's like a fantastic place to start. We're somewhere in Italy. Now, time zone here is going to be tricky. Time zone is going to be tricky. It is Rome, or is it Rome? Also, yeah, I was wondering that because we got the obvious Roma here on the license plates. I just don't know if license plates would be that specific to Rome and not the country of Italy. But it could also just be Rome, not because of the license plates, but just in general, which is also a good call. So we could get specific and say it's Rome. I might just say Rome regardless, just because it's likely that it is Rome. I mean, just because look at it, like, it's a very busy street, a lot of signs, a lot happening. It's obviously like in a populated city. Rome is, I would imagine, the most populated city in Italy, possibly aside from Florence or Naples, or maybe Milan. But definitely one of those four, I would guess. Now, the tricky part for this is definitely going to be time period. I think we might have nailed the country. Timing is going to be really interesting here. Really interesting. I'm looking for any kind of clues or even just a blatant date. But I'm not seeing it really. Danimarca. We got whiskey, scotch. Some kind of signage that has a date would be just a godsend, but you normally don't get that, but you gotta look around for it. Search for Via Veneto or that one pizzeria in Rome if they still exist. That could be there. That could be it. I don't want to do a search if I don't have to. I'd be cheating a little bit. Go back to the Brasilia poster, you idiot. It said December. Did it? Varig DC10. Sul ali del successo. Varig. Well, where do you see December? You mean DC stands for December? Because also if it does, that doesn't tell us the year. You idiot. That doesn't help us. We need a year, man. We need a year. We need a year. You're right. Like, good catch. It's not what we need. All right. I'll do a little more looking, but let's just, for the starters, let's say this is probably Rome. Probably. Somewhere in Rome. But then timing, if I had to guess initially, again, another black and white photo. They're not always black and white photos, so it's important that it is. The last one was in 1960. So I've got to expand my range of what I think a black and white photo should be. Black and white photos, I probably should be saying is around up to 1965, probably. Usually the biggest thing for timed photos is, like, for me, what I'm trying to think of is two things. Usually it's clothing, because there's always, like, you know, clothing trends for the decade, and the cars people are driving. That's another big thing. I'm not a big car guy, but I can usually take a look at the cars. Anyone can, really, and you can kind of be like, that looks like a very, very old car, or it looks like it's getting newer. You know what I mean? And yes, look at the woman. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're gonna take a look at the woman. How covered is she? Great call. That's part of what I was gonna say. It's like, when it comes to clothing, as you get closer to the modern day, obviously, like, things get more progressive. You know, we start being more accepting of women who want to wear, like, you know, not like head to toe gowns like they did in like the 1910s. And from what I'm seeing here, I'm potentially seeing, like, these are just very plain looking jeans almost. And what looks to be like a simple blouse, and it looks like her midsection might almost be, I'm saying this as non-creepy as possible. It looks like she might just have like a blouse on with like her stomach out, which would make me think this is definitely up there. Definitely closer to modern day. Not like 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, especially with this being in Europe. Where I think it'd be more likely to be like conservative in terms of like making people wear, or like making people cover up and stuff like that. Pretty good drip for what seems like the 1950s, not gonna lie. Honestly, yeah, it really is. 100%. You got the jeans on, the nice top, like pretty good drip. This guy over here is not really much to go off of because he's wearing a suit, and suits are, they're like the one common thing throughout like the 1900s to 2000s. So that usually never helps. So she's a good indicator. She seems like Ooh, call me crazy. No. Okay, I was looking further down at this person, and it's hard to tell. We're getting grainy as hell here. But this person almost looks like call me crazy, but it almost looks like it's either a man with no shirt on or it's a woman with like a very like small top on, which made me think for a second like, oh, maybe this is like a car wash. Like get all these cars lined up, but it also just looks like it could just be a main road. So that doesn't. So I don't know if that's accurate, but that was what I thought for a second. She has longer hair, but the woman in the back has shorter hair. Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking this was a woman, but it's really impossible to tell. But I think the good call is the jeans for sure. Woman in jeans. I definitely think it's 1950s, 1960s. Seems like a good call. The cars are pretty tiny and weird looking, but that's for coming from an American. For Europe, tiny small cars like this, especially somewhere like Rome, would be very normal. So we're gonna do a little bit of educated guessing here and say like we could say like 1956, 57. We'll go 6. We'll go 1956. I think Rome is a fantastic guess. I do think this is Italy. It could easily be Florence or Naples or Milan, but I think Rome is as good a guess as any. It puts us pretty close to Naples, and not too far from Florence and Milan. I think this is a pretty decent guess. Let's be doing homework. What am I doing here? You're just having too much fun. This is your break. This is your break. This is your break. You know, you can get back to homework soon. Homework is always going to be there. The times we share together, that's a limited thing, man. It's not always going to be there. Before you know it, you'll be my age, 95 years old, and you'll be like, where did the time go? You'll be glad that you spent it playing TimeGuessr. But okay, I think 1956 seems solid. I think we all did some very good analysis there. I like Rome, so I think we take a stab at this. Then we poured over it as best we could. Let's do it. 1956, Rome. Let's see what we do. Oh, 1974? Are you out of your mind? Nailed the location, by the way. So, excellent work on Italy and Rome, you guys. Fantastic job. Years, though. Wow. I mean, you guys and me to an extent were also spot on, though, with the year. Because you did say, like, pretty good drip for the 1950s, 60s. But it's because you guys were right. Like, the drip was so solid that I should have gone later. I should have gone closer to 2000 because the drip was really solid. What kind of threw me off personally was the cars. I thought the cars looked still kind of old. I guess technically 1974 is like getting close to like 60 years ago, getting there. So I guess it is considered old by today's standards, but damn, that's all right. 1974 is crazy. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. You guys, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. No, I think these were solid guesses. We were kind of like doing the best we could on the year with what limited information we had. So I'm happy with this. This is basically a 6K. We're barely under 6. So this is not bad. Location, we nailed it, and that made up for it. The year's not great though. Yeah, the year was brutal, but like location, we basically banked it, guys. Look at this. It was in Rome. Literally not that far. It was right over here. We were 1,500 meters away. It was right here on a main street going through the Corso d'Italia. I didn't read what it said. It's a view through Porta. Oh gosh, I love these different languages because I butcher them all. A view through Porta Pensiana, a gate in the Aurelian walls. The walls were built as Rome's defensive walls in the reign of Emperor Aurelian. Interesting. Cool. See Via Veneto. Oh, did I like see if it's there? Or do you mean you see it? I don't see it on this. There's a pizzeria. That could be the pizzeria they were referring to in this photo if it was still there 50 years later. That's cool. Pretty dope, honestly. Very cool. Oh, the street name. Oh, yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah, Via Vittorio Veneto. Sorry, I was looking at the street. I was looking at the shops. Don't bro me. Don't bro me. Don't. We're not doing this again. I can't think what you're thinking. I was looking at the shops. I was looking at the shops and the businesses. I wasn't looking at the street. You're right. It was right there, but how am I supposed to know? But it's okay. Yeah, you're right. That was pretty cool. Anyways, new photo, round 4. Our score is pretty abysmal, but let's make it up here. We finally have a color photo, which is nice, which helps us out a whole lot. Brings us closer to 1980s beyond. That's a huge help, because we've been getting some crazy ones here. A lot of taxis, absolutely. We are in a predominantly Asian country. Could be, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say it's Southeast Asian. It's a C country. We've got a language here, which I would say resembles probably Korean. Possibly Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin. But my immediate thought was getting Korean vibes for sure. Yeah, I don't know. That's not Korean. It's not circly enough. I guess that, yeah, I mean, you could be right. I would have no way of knowing if you're right or wrong. But, just an initial thought. It could definitely be like Japanese. Could be closer to Mandarin, Chinese. This definitely would give the impression of a Chinese city, because they're always very overcrowded and very clustered and packed in. So that would give that vibe. I'm curious to know what's happening like over here in the photo, like where my mouse is, like kind of where my face is on screen for you guys, like, because you got this woman, she's looking up and to the right, and then so like this, like everyone's kind of facing the camera here. So I'm very curious to what's happening. And this guy too, he's taking a photo just outside of the picture, so I'm very curious to see what's gonna be happening here. But anyways, let's start doing some analysis. I'll start breaking this down. I'm guessing China, possibly Korea, Japan. I think China's a good start based on the very cramped nature of everything. We're going to use that to start based off Kibita's excellent analysis of it's not circling enough. Again, this is probably some famous event, as a lot of these photos are. I see a lot of camera crews too. There's a camera crew. There's a camera crew. There's a camera crew. There's a news crew. So it's some event that's clearly going down with all these taxis. They've all got flags up too. This could be a protest of some sort, now that I think about it. This could definitely be some kind of protest, some kind of like a big thing. The license plates don't help, unfortunately. They're pretty... Ooh, wait. Okay, now looking at this taxi sign, I'm definitely getting Chinese. Just because only because I feel like I've seen, like, this is funny, but I feel like I've seen these symbols at Chinese restaurants. Like, you can come after me if you want, but like, no joke, these symbols look like with the kind of stuff I'd see at a Chinese restaurant. So definitely China. Definitely China. How am I gonna narrow that down? I got no fucking idea, because China's a massive country. Shut up, Korean is super circly. No, I'm not. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not disagreeing. I mean, you kind of nailed it. I think I've seen them in Mahjong. Is that how it's spelled? Oh yeah, that's a great call. And that honestly could be where I've seen it as well, because my mom and my Mima, funny enough, and some of their friends, they used to play Mahjong all the time when I was a little kid, and I'd always pick up the tiles because they were really smooth. I like touching them. And they had symbols that definitely looked just like these. You're 100% right, like no joke. They had symbols that looked very much like these, very blocky, very thick straight lines. So that's a phenomenal call. There's a hill in the back if that helps. Yeah, there's a hill back here. I'm no geographer that I can see that and know what that is. Like, so, but like, good call, because it could mean it's a hilly region. So we could go just in one of these areas on the map where there's a lot of deep dark green, which means it's like very hilly. So kind of somewhere near like Zhongji or Hangzhou. Not really Shanghai, but... Or it could be Shanghai, actually, now that I think about it. It could easily be Shanghai. Shanghai might be actually the more safe guess, because this is clearly a busy city. that has tons and tons of taxis and warrants it. So we definitely want to go, obviously, Eastern China, not get over here where we're out in the middle of nowhere. And this is also very rural, which I think would lend less to this busy type city atmosphere. Inner China is a lot more rural. Yes, 100%. You're right. Learn that geography class. Hell yeah. Look at that coming in handy. Coming in handy. It's all coming together. The knowledge your teachers gave you, you were like, we're never going to use this in the real world. Oh yeah? When you play TimeGuessr in a few months, then you're going to thank me. But yeah, you're smack on. Inner China is definitely more rural. Probably not having an area like this. So Shanghai might be the safe guess here. Or maybe if not Shanghai, somewhere near like Hangzhou. Like somewhere around like here. Just like as like a loose guess. Kind of gets us in this general area. You know, so. So then if we leave that for now, we can always come back to it. Timing, I'm thinking, what do we think? Like, it's color photo, big help. Pretty modern looking clothing. T-shirts, jackets, you know, woman wearing a blazer button up. Also the cameras is a big indicator. People have very, you know, modern day looking TV cameras and stuff like that. Phones is a great call. Kipita, you're nailing this. You reminded me of like a lot of the strategies and the tricks. Looking for phones is a big deal. Because you see in iPhones and stuff like that, you know, we're very close to modern day. This is a big help. She's got a digital camera. One that I feel like you'd see in the early 2000s, kind of like around 2005, 2006 kind of thing. Digicam. Early 2000s, I think. Yeah, Prokar, I think you're onto something. Digicam for sure. It definitely seems like that. Ooh, hold on. I think we have a phone here. That looks like he's on a phone. I can't really tell what it is, but if it is a phone, it looks like it looks like it looks like a smartphone. It definitely looks like a smartphone. I'm seeing a screen if that is a phone, in fact. Also, this guy appears to have like a very like modern like Canon camera. Seems like a nice camera. It looks like a bomb detonator. I don't know what it is. It could be a phone. I can't tell. There's like this little piece on the bottom, like this little white bit, and then it could be his finger. I don't know. Oh wait, watches. Oh, if that was an Apple Watch, that'd have been crazy. This is not an Apple Watch, but it's just kind of a plain looking watch, to be honest with you. Not a huge help. I like mid 2000s as a guess. This could be in the 2010s. This could be even current day. Based on how everything looks, to be honest with you. I think we've done a pretty good job of narrowing it down. I'm trying to get any last minute context clues. Frankly, I will say, we're not seeing enough smartphones. And the fact she's taking a photo with a digital camera, like a digicam, makes me think she would be using a phone if she had one. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of staying possibly smack on 2005, going 2006, because I feel like it fits the theme. Now it's a matter of just we want to stick to Shanghai or go somewhere maybe more southern, like Hong Kong. Hey, Tess is here. What's up, Tess? Hello. How's it going? Peep the windshields. Tess, how are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. I've been released from the shackles of my job. Well, I'm so glad you made it. It's fantastic to have you, as always. I hope you're having a lovely day. Bit of an early stream today. Just on account of me having things to do later this evening. But I didn't want to break my streak, Tess. I told you, we're not missing a stream. You want to see me fail, but I will not. I'm not missing a stream. Look at the windshields. We got some stuff going on the windshield. This is gross. This guy's got toothpicks just sitting on his dashboard. Who the fuck does that? That's insane. That's wild. Oh, there's a solar powered plant in one of the cabs. Oh, this guy? Oh yeah, we used to have one of those in my house. I think my sister had one of those. My mom. I used to see those when they just sit in the windowsill and just go back and forth all day. Yeah, you're right. I remember having one of those around the house. I remember those. Those were like super. Everyone had one of those. Those were super popular. Good catch. So maybe with that, we bump this up closer to like, I don't know, 2008, 2009. I kind of like that. I'm going to go 2008. 2007. 2007 is a good guess. I like it a lot. Now, as far as location, I'm thinking we gotta stay big here. We gotta stay broad. We either go Shanghai or Hong Kong. And I kind of want to go Shanghai on account of massive big city, very busy, and also, you mentioned this big hill in the background. I think it was a good call, Kibida, because it could mean that it's a hilly region, and the region of Shanghai appears to be rather hilly, as well as the region surrounding it. So I think we're gonna go Shanghai, 2007. I like that a lot. I think it's a very solid guess. It was super popular. I think I had one. Yeah, those were everywhere. I remember everyone had one of those. How'd you like the Mac Miller album? You never told me. Oh yeah. Dude, I loved it. I thought it was great. I do need to give it a more thorough listen to. I gave it a once through, and I was like kind of doing something on the side, so I wasn't giving it like my full dedicated attention. But there was definitely a few tracks on there that I genuinely really enjoyed. As an overall album listening experience, I would 100% give it a very solid rating. Like, I have to think, what did I like the most? Like, I actually have it like paused right now. Like, the last thing I was listening to was the album. Like, one of my favorites I think was which one was it? I think it was Friendly Hallucinations. Or no, it was Do You Have a Destination? I thought Do You Have a Destination was really good. I like that one a lot. DJ's chord organ was like super nice. That one was really cool because it was just like very like I don't know, it's very like melodic, and they had a lot of like just like the music in that one was really cool. So I enjoyed it. It was super dope. I'll give you more detailed analysis later, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah, Funny Papers was really good. I liked Funny Papers too, 100%. Funny Papers was solid. I like that one a lot. I'm trying to remember them in my head. I just need to listen to it more, but it was good. I liked it. It definitely has some songs that I'm gonna be adding to like some playlists and stuff, because there was some good stuff on there for sure. And I definitely don't want to see you fail. No, you do, 100%. I don't believe you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, Tess, you came today at a great time. We're playing TimeGuessr. This is a fun little game where you're given a picture, and you are to guess the time, the year of the picture was taken, and the location in the world. We are currently on round 4 of our little go through of this game. Kibita is locked in. I think we've hooked her. It's a fun game. It's a game I like a lot. It's really fun. I think for this round we do lock in our answer. 2007, Shanghai, China. Pick her guess. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, not bad. 8,700. 8,769. I would say that's a pretty damn good guess. That's not bad. That's really, really solid. Tess, thank you for the resub. Oh my god. Thank you for the resub. 7 months. Oh my god. Somehow between last stream and this stream I hit 7 months. That is insane. I can't believe that. Tess, thank you so much. I'm gonna say it every time. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. That is very kind of you. Still can't believe that's 7. We've hit 7 months that some of you guys have been hanging out here. It's fucking insane. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. I'm glad you're hanging out and enjoying it. But this is from Taiwan. Taiwanese pro-independence taxi drivers rallying against the visit of Chen Yunlin, China's top negotiator, to Taiwan. It was 2008. Oh, I had that at first. I changed it to 2007. We were 1 year off. We did great on the year. Location, it was in Taiwan, so we were a little far off there. So Hong Kong would have been a better guess, unfortunately. But honestly, it would have been... actually, Hong Kong might have been not. It might not have been a better guess. They're almost equidistant, looks like, from this location. So, not bad. We did good. We did good. All right, cool. Solid. All right, this is our final round here coming up. Our score's pretty bad because of some bad rounds prior, but We'll see if we can end with a bang. And this one should be interesting. This one has a lot of clues in it. I know some very helpful clues. So this should help us out a ton. This should be a lot easier, similar to the last one. All right away. We've got this country. We're looking for a flag. Give me a flag. Give me a flag. Give me a flag. This is some kind of rally. Based on the red and white stripes, I know we're in South America. What country? What country? Oh, I see an apple bag. That's big. That tells us we're probably 2010s and on. See plenty of smartphones. Yep, smartphones galore. I'm probably gonna go around 2015, 2020 now. Yeah, lots of smartphones. When you have this quantity of smartphones, that definitely tells me you're very close to modern day, because the more people who have them, the better. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing, by the way. This guy's insane. He's got this stuff. He's got burning a bunch of wood pallets, and he's jumped onto the fire. Good luck to you, my brother. Hope you're safe. Oh, we got a flag here almost. SEG, I don't know. I see red, white, blue, vertical stripes. I don't know. What would this be? I don't know my flags well enough. Like, it's not Brazil. It could be Argentina. It could be maybe like Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela. It's like anything from like this side. I just don't think it's Brazil. It's not. I don't see any like Brazilian flags here. Argentina. Ooh. Was Argentina right? I see Argentina. Look at the flag in the back. Maybe. Wait, no. The range of emotions there. Argentina in the back. Wait. Actually, maybe. No, actually. Just the whole bit. I love that. Jumping over a fire. You have never done that? I've jumped over fires. I actually have done that. But, like, I've not jumped on the fire. I can't say I've done that. Zoom into the sign, the yellow one on the store. I see that. Yeah, we can check out the signage. We got some signage to look at. This lady's holding a flag, a very obvious flag. Same flag we saw on the banner. If I knew flags very well, this would be super easy. It looks like it looks, very similar to just plain Spanish, or I guess it could just be like, I don't know the distinction between like Argentinian Spanish versus like maybe Colombian or Venezuelan Spanish, or if it's the same. Yes, we do have a soldier. So this is a country that has a very involved military, which is possibly what's maybe the reason for this rally. We got Nike sneakers. Okay, yeah. This is super modern day. This could be as recent as like today, to be totally honest with you. So I'm thinking we go like easily like 2018. Like, is a good guess, I think, to start. As far as country, I think we've definitely narrowed it down to South America, like certain region of South America. I just need a little bit more. This is what's fun about this game, is if you have if you know like geography and flags and certain things really well, sometimes it's super easy. I just don't know flags as well as I should. If I can get anything. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh. Oh, that would have been so... I thought this had the country name. I was so excited. It just says Republic. Oh, that was almost such a big hint. It's the Republic of something. Republic of Argentina, Republic of Venezuela, Republic of Colombia. I don't know of any of these. If they have Republic as like part of their name of one versus the other, I just kind of know. I just don't know the flag is a problem. Any clue? We got this symbol. Give me something. Give me something. I mean, they've given us more than enough clues. They've literally given us a flag. When they give you a flag, that's pretty much like, that's the biggest clue you can get, 'cause that tells you what country you're in. I just don't know the country. Okay. I think we've got all the clues we need. I just gotta make a guess because I just don't know the flag, unfortunately. I'm thinking I'm really thinking Argentina. Really thinking Argentina. I don't just seems like a pretty basic guess, but it makes a lot of sense. It also seems like a good guess just because of how large Argentina is versus like, you know, the rest of some of these countries. We're covering a lot more land and area here. Now, if we do go Argentina, I want to go northern Argentina to get closer to all of our northern South American countries that we could be missing out on, because there's very, you know, it's unlikely that it's this down here, which I don't even know what this is. Tierra del Fuego? No idea. I know the flag, I know the flag, I know the flag. It's not Argentina. Okay, screaming it in chat. It's not Argentina. It's Paraguay. Is it? Okay. Well, huge revelation. Thank you, Kivita. Good looks. Okay. Well, good thing was if we did go Argentina, we were right next to it. And I was gonna go northern Argentina, so somewhere around here anyways. Okay, it's Paraguay. Nice. Way to pull that. If you look that up, fine. But just know that you cheated. I'm just playing. Okay, cool. So it's Paraguay. That's huge. So then I guess if it's Paraguay, then we just gotta look for like the most populated city in Paraguay. Because I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say this is like either their capital or one of the more populated cities, which appears to be this city right here. I don't even want to try and pronounce that. Asuncion? Like I've never seen I don't know how to pronounce that. Asuncion? Asuncion? I have no idea. No clue. But that's the biggest city there appears to be. So I think we go here. I think we go in this city, this lovely city in Paraguay. We'll go. I mean, I have nothing here to like even tell me where in the city it would be. So I'm not going to try and get that crazy with it. So we're just going to go like, I don't know. Let's go on some side street like this right here. We'll go like, bink, right there. There's lots of trees. Look for parks. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I wouldn't really call this an abnormal amount of trees. Like these are just lining a street. These are lining the street. I will admit, I do see some greenery around here behind these trees, and they extend along the ways, but it just looks like it's extending around the road. You know what I mean? We could still look for parks if that makes you feel better. Like there's a jockey club here. Could be that. A little bit of green here at Seminario Park. Here's a cemetery. Another park here, like a club. That's an estate. So I don't think it's it's not a bad idea. I think you're onto something. It's not a bad idea to go near some greenery. So let's go near the park here. I like the idea. I like the thought. So we'll go. Oh, here, I like this. We'll go on this street right here. You can see it. This is facing north. Like facing north. The park would be to the left with the greenery. If we were facing this way, kind of, or like, I don't know why I'm doing it with my hand because you can't tell what I'm saying. Like facing this way, like following my dots here. So somewhere like that, I kind of like. Big trees mean park. Have you ever been to Latin America? I have not. I have never left the country. I've left the continental United States. I've been to Hawaii. Try the main road. It looks like a pretty big road. I was thinking that too. Like it looks like a big road, but I don't know. It looks like it looks like a decent sized road, but at the same time, the way they're doing this in the middle of the street was making me think it's a side street. You know what I mean? It was making me think side street versus like, this is a highway right here, it looks like, or like a very main road where like, they could definitely do this with the amount of people they have, but we could still do that. If we did that, then I guess I'd go maybe here. Like maybe go on this road, like right here. Main road facing the park on the left like we were talking about, because the park is here on the left. Like here on the road, they're facing south on the road, so the park's to the left over here, maybe. I love how sucked into this you're getting. I told you this is a fun game. TimeGuessr is super fun. And this is just the daily TimeGuessr, so it's the same Like there's a daily time guesser that's the same for everyone. But then when you can just play normal time guesser, it's just random pictures. Like you just keep going and going and going. It's super fun. Soccer blocks roads for everyone. One time Columbia won a match and everyone went outside and started dancing. I do know that football is a big deal in like every other part of the world except for the US. So I believe you. I believe you. I am aware of the effect that football has and soccer has on Latin American countries. So I believe you 100%. So I think this will be our location. I think for our location, I think this is going to be our guess. I like it a lot. I think it's solid. Now just refining the year. I think 2018 is already a solid guess. We could go more recent to today, but this could easily be in the news and I just haven't read it. But I don't think I've heard any news of like any kind of big riots or anything happening in Paraguay. But this also could just be a celebration. It might not be a riot. I was more, or like not a riot, but a protest. We were looking at the phones. Yes, like we've got plenty of smartphones. No. There's tons of smartphones. There's smartphone there. This guy's got an Apple bag. This guy's got a smartphone. She's got a smartphone. She's holding a phone, but you can't really see it. Yeah, so it's very modern. Tom, I swear to God, I see the phone. I see the phone. I promise I've noted the phones. Don't worry. I've noted the phones. There's lots of phones. So like I think 2018 is already a really good guess. Crosswalk spotted. It's a street corner. Not necessarily. I don't think it's a street corner only because like the street definitely appears to possibly keep going past this photograph. So it could just be that this is a turn off from the street. And remember, if we're thinking this is a main road, it would make a lot of sense that crosswalk would just be a turn off onto another street. So like, for example, this could be like this right here. Although this is way too close to the park, I think. But it could be something like that where it's just turning off onto another street. So like, I don't know. We're not gonna be exact. I think something along here is fine. I don't think we can get much more precise than that. So then as far as year, I think I like 2018 a lot. I think pre-COVID, actually, wait a second. I was just about to say pre-COVID, but then I stopped and actually started looking around. People are wearing masks. A lot of them are wearing masks, actually. I don't know why I didn't even pick up on that until I just said that. I was gonna say pre-COVID. This could be during COVID. Although COVID would imply lockdown, so I don't know why none of them are on lockdown. But like, take note, everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone is. And this guy's got like the classic K95 mask that they were recommending people wear more than anything. This guy's no masker. What are you doing? But there's a lot of masks on, actually, now that I look at it. So even if this isn't during COVID, this could be post-COVID. And people are wearing masks because maybe it is a riot or some kind of protest, but they don't want to be easily identified. So actually, I'm tempted to bump this to like closer to like today. Like maybe 2022. I think 2022 is actually really good. We got plenty of smartphones. We got modern day brands. Very normal clothing. Masks on is a big hint. Because I don't think pre-COVID I don't think people have near this many masks on if we're pre-COVID era. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to lock this in. I like this a lot. I put the devil on your shoulder. I love it. No, it's great. I used to play TimeGuessr a bit, and it was always super fun then too, because I loved people and like whoever was in chat. I shouldn't say people. It was a person in chat, usually Prakar or somebody else, or Magistrato. But I liked having chat be involved in it. It felt like a team game. It was fun. Yeah, I feel like this is a good guess. 2022 explains the mask and all the technology. Location, I feel like we've done a pretty good job on. Somewhere in this city. So let's rock it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. If we can get at least like an 8.5K on this, I think this will be a success. It'll be a success of a round. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 9,871. That is a phenomenal score. We crushed it. That was fantastic. Good shit, Kibita. Nice job. We did great on that. That was excellent work. Look, year we were 1 off. It was 2021. So it was literally during peak COVID. Location, not too far. We did pretty solid by going to the west of the city. It was right down the street. And wouldn't you know it, like you were saying, next to a park. Specifically the Plaza de Armas. Plaza de Armas. Plaza de Armas. I can't speak Spanish. Told you it was near a park. No, you definitely nailed that. There was some greenery nearby. Good call. Good call for sure. And so yeah. So it wasn't a street corner, but here's the road we see the crosswalk of turning off to the side, and down the street you can see the skyscraper and whatnot. So very cool. The photo was a demonstrator doing a somersault over burning wood palace during protests. So it was protest against President Mario Abdo Benitez's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. All right, interesting way to protest, but go off, King. All right, final score 38,337. Honestly, not bad. For as brutal as that second guess was with that 3,000, this is a really good score. I think this is a really good score. Usually, I would say 40,000 plus is we did really well. I think 38,000 is very solid. Very happy with that. We crushed it. So yeah, hell yeah, that was TimeGuessr. I hope for those of you who hadn't seen it before, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very fun game. I like it a lot. That was cool. I'm glad we did that. I haven't played TimeGuessr in like a long time, but it's a super fun game. You can literally play it on your computer, on your browser. Just go on your browser and type in TimeGuessr. It's just a website. It's totally free. You don't need to log in or anything. You just play it. It's super fun. Love it. Really fun game. That was very fun. Love that. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I used to play that a lot on stream. Really cool. Honestly, the only reason I don't do it on stream as much, like I said earlier, is like I'm just now noticing like we played that for like close to, I think, 50 minutes, which I have no problem with on stream. It's more just like I can't be quick about it. I used to do it at the beginning of stream, like to start stream, I would do a TimeGuessr and then play the game I had planned. But I would end up taking an hour playing TimeGuessr because I take way too much time over analyzing it, and so I'd be like killing an hour on TimeGuessr, and like I need to be able to play it in like 20 minutes, but I just could never. I could never go that quick because I love like sitting there and trying to like pick apart every little detail and seeing how accurate I can get. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah, but it's a super fun game. I like it a lot. All right, so I think we'll get back into some Stardew Valley, why don't we? I've still got a little bit of time here, so that's nice. We'll play some more Stardew, and we're getting married today, actually. Oh, it's perfect timing. We're getting married. It's time to get get ourselves a wife. Get ourselves a woman. I love it when things aren't monetized. I know, it's the best, isn't it? Whoa! Haley, I'm sorry, I can't take the bandages off. My face is scarred and it's pretty bad. You're just gonna have to, kiss through the wrapping. All right, here we go. When Thomas first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, Thomas is going to be as much a part of our town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 3 of summer. That's crazy. On this day 3 of summer, to unite Thomas and Haley in the bonds of marriage. Well, let's get right to it. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Thomas, you may kiss. Yeah, let's go. My bandages are just all soggy now. Hell yeah. We got married. Oh my God. The wedding bells are ringing. It's a beautiful day. We're driving off in our car. Newlywed. Life is going to be different from now on. But the future looks bright. All right. Cool. We're married. How about that? And here we are. We're married. And look, there's Haley. She's here. We're married. Let's go. This is cool. I've never actually gotten married in any of my playthroughs, so I don't actually know what this is going to do for us, but we're going to find out. Okay, Wade Wilson. So I'm basically Wade Wilson. You can't see my horrendously scarred and disgusting skin. I am but I also just can't die. Let's talk to our now wife. Oh, why is she mad? Wait, why is she mad? It's our fucking wedding day. Why is she angry? I'm so confused. She's got like the frazzled expression. Does that mean she's angry? I'm so lost. Oh, so when you get married, she gets bonus hearts. That's kind of cool. Give her a gift. Good idea. I was just thinking of that. We gotta give her a gift. I don't know why she's angry though to start. Like, why to start with is she angry? That's very confusing. She likes coconuts. I remember that. Let's give her a coconut. Coconut. Where are my coconuts? I know I got some. I'm cuckoo for coconuts. Where are they? There we go. Dude, I don't know where anything is. I still have not figured out where my stuff is. Here you go. Is that coconuts? I love this. Are you happy now? Oh, she's happy now. Yeah, that's nice. Damn, we just get free smooches whenever we want them. Damn, we just be getting free smooches whenever we please. I can get used to this. Happy wife, happy life. Yep, that's what they say. That's what they say. Thomas, I made you a little treat this morning in the saloon. Dig in. Your friend Gus. Thank you, Gus. Made me a nice stack of pancakes. Maybe I'll give them to my wife. Can we give her more than one gift? Ooh, maybe we can actually. I'm not actually gonna give them to her just because I don't think she wants them. But we'll put them away. Put them away for now. All right. Oh look, here's her room. That's cool. She's got her little room over here where she's doing her own thing, I guess. Cool. That's sick. All right, we got that done. So I guess the 3rd of summer is going to be now my anniversary dates. Can't be forgetting that. Very important. If we forget that, there's gonna be hell to pay. But I mean, in reality, it's easy. Just every anniversary, just get her a fucking coconut. Just get her a coconut. It's so simple. All right, let's get our coffee. Excellent. Is everything watered? Yes, everything's watered. Awesome. Damn, that is so much coffee. Holy shit. Put that away. Give me some jazz, baby. Give me that jazz. We've been here for 2 hours. What? I know. This is what I was warning you about. TimeGuessr. When you play TimeGuessr, very ironically, time literally seems to disappear. Like, I don't know what happens when I play TimeGuessr on these streams. Like, I somehow get into that game for like a solid 3 hours, and the time just seems to literally disappear overnight. Or not, I don't know why I said overnight, but like over time. Like it just evaporates. I don't have the answers. I don't know why it does. I don't know why it does what it does, but TimeGuessr is a trap. TimeGuessr just sucks you in, and before you know it, you've spent your whole day playing TimeGuessr. Ooh, truffle. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Another truffle. Another truffle. Oh my god, there's a lot of truffles. The pigs are going crazy today. Great work, girls. I'm loving what I'm seeing out here. Or fellas, I guess they could be either. I'm loving the work out here. I'm loving it. We're killing the game. All right, gets that milk. And get our eggs. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Awesome. Bear, I need you to kind of scooch. Thank you very much. All right, and there's another truffle. Okay. I want to check something real quick. So we've got 299 pieces of hay in the silo. I want to check that and then check it again tomorrow. Just because I'm curious if our grass layout right now is working. Apparently, according to noobs, our layout should work. Like, because all the animals can apparently eat the grass from these fence posts, and the grass won't go away. I don't know how true that is, so I'm going to wait and see if we have the same amount of grass in our silos tomorrow, because that'll tell me that it is working. Because then that means they're not eating the grass that is laid out for them in the barns. So we'll see how that plays out. Dude, we've got so many truffles now. Holy shit. That's insane. Oh, wrong thing. Boom, boom. Eggs. Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Perfect. We got some wood. Perfect. Okay, cool. It's 10:50. Ooh, wine's ready. Wine's ready. That's our moneymaker, baby. Okay, so I guess as far as like next steps to go or like goals for the farm here, I'm thinking my first thing is just gonna be, let's get some more crops. If Pierre's is open today, which I don't think it normally is on Wednesdays, if it's open, I want to get some more crops and like go crazy. Like we've got all this space to my left. It's just taken with grass. I can just plant like a shit ton of crops and go crazy with it this summer. And I kind of want to do that and see how it plays out. So I think let's go do that first. And if we can't do that today, then I might take a visit to Robin and Willie and see what materials they need to build some new stuff. Willie specifically, because I'm pretty sure, and I forgot about this last time, but I just remembered all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure Willie, we are at the stage where we can give him the materials needed for him to repair his boat that will take us to Jeju Island, or whatever the island's name is called, which I've never been to before in any of my playthroughs. I've seen it in other people's playthroughs, but never in my own. I'm just aware of it. But I'd like to go there if we could. I want to figure out what we need to do that. That can also be our goal for the immediate future. I think that's a solid plan. Now, as far as the wine, we need some things to put in for our wine. We can use some gold strawberries. Yeah, sure, why not? We need 18. Perfect. What the fuck did you just call it? I called it the island. Yes, I called it the island. I called it the island. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the name is. I thought it was like something like Jeju or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I got that from, but I thought that was it. It just sounded familiar. Ginger Island? That's the name? Really? That's not it. It's Ginger Island. That's a basic ass name. I don't know where I got Jeju from. Is that from like a show or something? That's from something. That is from something. Idiot. Yes, it is. Look it up. No, I believe you. I believe you that it's Ginger Island. I don't know where I got my thing from. I don't know where I got what I'm talking about. I don't know where I got that. I got it from somewhere. It sounds like a thing. Maybe I'll look that up. Oh, Jeju Island is just an actual place. Jeju Island is just an actual place in real life. It's an island in South Korea. I don't know where I heard that. Just to pull that shit out of nowhere. What's wrong with you? I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't even know that. And that's the best part. I didn't know that. Like, you'd ask me, is Jeju Island an island in South Korea? I just said, I have no idea. Like, I don't know where I heard that or read that to pull that, but I did. I don't know. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where I got that from, man. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. I have no idea. Okay, I don't have the fucking answers. Just what I thought of. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got problems just like the rest of us. I'm just a goofy little guy. We established this. I'm a goofy little guy who does goofy little things, okay? Excuse me. Excuse me, princess. Looking for a copper bar to make into buttons for a dress I'm making. If you find one, could you bring it to me for Emily? Maybe, Emily, if I have time, which I likely will not. Okay, so, crops. I have so much space on that left part of my farm that I was talking about that I want to start putting crops down. So, like, let's just get a shit ton of crops. I'm thinking more blueberries, more hops, more red cabbages. Just more of the same. More of what we've already been doing. So let's do like maybe like 30 of these. Come on. I have to click these. 30 of these. Do like 30 hops. We'll do like 40 red cabbages. Fuck it, we're bumping up to 40 for the rest. We're doing 40 all the way around. And then I want some melons. I want some big old melons. Let's do 45. All right, I think that's a good start. We'll start with those, and we'll see how far that gets us. Sounds good. Yep, let's do that. Gotta go eat dinner. Love you, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. Keep saying you freaking little god. Don't say that. Don't say that to me. But I will. Just for you. You need to take care. I'm so glad you were able to tune in for a bit. I always catch you with my streams because they're a little too late for some of you, which I know. So it was great chatting with you. I'm glad you could hang out and we could do some TimeGuessr and just kind of hang out for a bit. It was awesome chatting with you. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great evening. Hope you have a great rest of your day. It was a pleasure as always. Take care. Take care. Take care. Hopefully I'll catch you again soon. But now I can really focus on the task at hand. You know what? We're going more. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more space than I'm anticipating. So like I feel like I need to go. I need to like really get more of these guys. Because if I have too many, we can always just store them for next year, which isn't a bad thing. So let's do that. I'd rather have too many than not enough, you know? And just because it's like, let's just make it even. Or yeah, 60 of each. We've got 240 seeds. That should be more than enough. And I think it's better to have more than not enough. Because we had not enough the first time. And that was frustrating because then we were like, I don't like getting... It bothers me when the seeds are like off cycle, if that makes sense. Kind of like when like you plant seeds and then you plant some more right next to them of the same kind of seed, but then they're each 1 day apart because you know, messed up planting them like I did. I like being them on the same timeline. So I pick all the melons at the same time, all the blueberries at the same time, the hops, the red cabbages. It's just easier to keep track of that way, I feel like. So I kind of goofed it. I kind of goofed it up. That's fine. It's not that big a deal. Just like a personal kind of housekeeping thing I like to do. But okay. We got some forage here, which is nice. Let's put this away in the appropriate spot. This'll do. And let's get to work. We got some crops to plant. We have got some crops to plant. You know what? Let's get that egg in there. Eggs are used as a gift for a few folks I know, so I'm going to keep that egg. I'm going to keep a few eggs as just plain eggs. I think that's a good idea. All right, we got all of our seeds. I need some fertilizer. I need a lot of fertilizer, actually. Like a shit ton. So give me that. Give me that sap. Like, I'm gonna need a shit ton of fertilizer. Yep, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, awesome. Let's start with planting our seeds here. Let's do what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's do more melon and red cabbage. I think that's a good idea. Do a bunch of melon seeds here. And then we'll do some red cabbage seeds here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I need to water that one, but we'll come back to that. Okay. So this is almost like a massive project I'm undertaking, and I didn't even realize it is. Because I'm just not realizing we need to make sprinklers and scarecrows. Like it's just now occurring to me, and I just realized that I don't have, I do not have like the necessary materials for this rather large undertaking. I'm just now realizing. It's just now occurring to me. Just now realizing how serious this is. So I gotta buckle down here. All right. We got some of that iridium going. The problem is, do I want to use that iridium for sprinklers, or do I want to use it for upgrades to like my tools? I feel like get an iridium axe, because I've been waiting on doing that for a while. So I think I'm gonna save that iridium for my tools, and we're just gonna make basic quality sprinklers, which is totally fine. I think we can make lots of those very easily. So we need iron bars, gold bars, and refined quartz. We're gonna need a bunch. We're going to need a lot. Like, that is probably not enough, but that's what we're gonna start with. And then wood, coal, and fiber for our scarecrows. Let's go wood, coal, fiber. Like 10 should be good to start, I think. Yeah, hopefully that's good to start. Okay, cool. So we got this part of the farm done here on the side. Now I want to get a big thing done over here. We'll leave that section of grass up top. That part can stay. The rest of this down here, I want to clear this out. We are going to be overhauling this operation. I'm going to be turning this into a way bigger farm. Profits are down, folks. Profits are down. The farm is struggling a bit. We got a wife now, another mouth to feed. The wife wants big things happening. She wants some money coming in. We gotta give her lots of gifts. Gotta keep her happy. Haley's a very material girl, unfortunately. So she likes her Gucci. She likes her Prada. That shit is expensive. So we need to be making mucho dollars. So we're gonna do that. We are going to do exactly that. All right, cool. So we got this whole place cleared out. Just so I remember correctly, the correct format is one sprinkler and it's a 3x3 around it. Okay, cool. Good to note. Good to note. Let's lay out these sprinklers first. Actually, I gotta make them first. There we go. The sprinklers will lay out first. Oh yeah, my UI tells me I forgot. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, that would fit nicely, but I don't like how close it is to the edge of the pond. It makes me nervous. So can we go one over? Could I go closer to this side? I could. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather be closer to the grass than the pond, because the pond makes me nervous. Okay, nice. Get these two. Awesome. So I want like another row of sprinklers. That's another 4. Need another 4 sprinklers. Need another 4 sprinklers. Shouldn't be too hard, I would think. Oh, that's such a shame. Shit, we need just a little bit more quartz. That's easy. Just chuck this bad boy in here. Make that refined. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that away. Put that away. Put this blobfish row away. Where? I forget every time. There we go. It looks like our truffle oil is done. So let's get some more truffles out. Boom, boom. Lovely. Bobo, give him a little pet. I love you. Good boy. He's the goodest boy. He deserves all the pets. Sell that. Let's get Wumbus here. I didn't forget his name. Definitely didn't forget his name. Definitely didn't forget his name. That's why I checked. Definitely didn't forget. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit of time for that last bit of quartz to be done. But we'll make the rest of the sprinklers in the meantime. So we can get the farm really going down here. Alright, so we'll go boom. 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 Nice. Oh, I will say, if we had iridium sprinklers, this would be so much easier. We could really maximize our space, but we are just unfortunately in a bit of a shortage of iridium right now. So it's just, frankly, it's just not going to happen. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. All right, so let's start hoeing. Start hoeing it up. We'll get the outline down, I think, to start. That'd be a good place to start. Go like that. Nope, not there. There we go. This is going to be cutting it very close. This is going to be cutting it so close with the end of day. It's going to be very, very close. We're going to do as best we can. Nice. Oh, that is so satisfying. It's a perfect 10 across. And I messed it up. And I messed it up. Go figure. Okay, everything's looking nice. Looks good. See, now the problem is, if I hoe all this out and don't get the crops planted in time, that's going to be so annoying. Which I'm afraid that might happen. I got to go really fast here. We are racing against the clock right now. Okay, okay, okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Get the goddamn quartz. Get the quartz. Make the sprinkler. Whole ass, baby. We gotta go. We got shit to do. Get it in gear. Oh my god, I forgot about the scarecrows. Okay, wait. We can cover the area. That's fine. Put one there. Oh, we're totally fine. We're totally fine. I think it covers everything. Yes, everything is more than covered. We're totally fine. Okay. Start planting. Start planting. Start planting. How much time do we have? Not enough. Everything's not going to be watered. That's totally fine. I just want to get the shit down. Okay, problem. I can't remember. Can you walk through blueberries? I can't remember. Can you walk through blueberries? I can't remember. I need to know. I need to know if you can walk through blueberries. You can walk through blueberries. Okay, huge. Huge. That's so big. I needed to know if you could walk through blueberries. I didn't know if you could or not. You can. It has been confirmed. You can, in fact, walk through blueberries. That is big for us because I'm going to be planting all of them right here. Okay. Oh my god, we're not going to get them all down. We just don't have time. Ah, this is it. We're out of time. Damn. Oh, that's so annoying. And I've got 7 blueberries left. That's so annoying that I'm going to have blueberries left over now. It just feels so weird that I couldn't get them all down. Damn it. That sucks. That's all right, though. It's not that big a deal. It's just annoying. All right, day 4 of summer. I wake up holding a bag of blueberry seeds. My lovely wife is outside. I spent the morning repairing a few of the fences. They should be good as new. Oh, thank you, Haley. What a massive help you are. I also filled Bobo's water bowl. Oh my god. You're amazing. We have the best wife. Best wife. Top tier wife. How do you face down in the mud during my 3 a.m. sweep? You should try to make it at home a little earlier next time. Marlon. Thanks, Marlon. Appreciate you, dog. Marlon's a real one for that? Because you know what that means? It means we didn't lose any money! Let's go! Marlon, you dog. I love you, bro. Okay, thankfully, not too many of our tilled spaces were untilled overnight. That is nice. Unfortunately, one of them had seeds on it, which is kind of annoying that we lost that. It's just one space, so it's not that big a deal. Let's water these spaces back. And let's resume planting all of our seeds and such. And yeah, because the blueberries got watered last night, I just realized everything I just did was pointless. I'm so dumb, dude. Everything I just did was completely pointless because the blueberries didn't get watered, so they made no progress. So everything I just did would... That's so funny. I just wasted... I was freaking out for no reason. There was no reason to panic like I was because it, like, just straight up didn't matter. It just didn't matter because the blueberries didn't make any progress. Like, that day didn't count. If I'd have watered them, then that day would have counted. But I didn't. What is wrong with me? What am I doing? That's fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt us or anything. It just makes me look foolish. This makes me look nice and foolish. That's fine. It's whatever. That's fine. Anyways, though, now it gives us time to properly plan everything, get everything taken care of, get everything situated. The one thing though that sucks is I'm realizing right away is we need a hell of a lot more sprinklers, dude. We're not even close to the amount we need. Like, we need so many more sprinklers. Which sucks, because we have so much space that we have to cover. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Alright, I need to start going and seeing if I can get some more quartz going. Because quartz is the biggest thing holding us back. We have, like, no quartz. Which is a problem. Which is a problem. Thankfully, our iridium's done. We can actually make space to get some more quartz going, thank goodness. Damn, I gotta be honest, I do not remember getting this much coal. I don't know when I got all this coal, because I remember last time I checked, I had like no coal, right? I have 263. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Now that I think about it, that might have been when I was, that might have been when I went and started trying to kill the little dust sprites in the caves, specifically for coal. And it was also for trying to complete the monster quest, which now that I realize, that's one of the things I was trying to do. I just remembered that. I was trying to get the Dwarven Scroll. In order to get the Dwarven Scroll, we need to complete some of the monster quests to get some better rings to help us increase our chances of finding the scroll in the caves, because it's like a 1% chance of finding it, which is insane. That was one of my... I remember that now. That was one of my goals. Oh my god, that's right. I completely forgot about that. Now I just need to remember, how do I access... I need to write this down on my to-do list, our list in the top right. The problem is, I don't remember how to access it. I don't remember how to access the to-do list. I don't remember how to get to it. Ooh. L. L is the hotkey. Okay, nice. Can I make it bigger? The to-do list is pretty small. I like to be bigger, honestly, a little bit. I wouldn't mind it being a tad bit bigger. It's pretty small up there in the top left corner. You can kind of barely see it, to be honest with you. What if I up this to 900? Does that make it bigger? Nope, same size. That's fine. It's tiny, but it's there. Okay. To-do list. Iridium axe. Fish ponds. I want to get more fish ponds. Yes, I did. However, now we've got, we'll do Dwarven Scroll. I think it's Dwarven Scroll number 2 we need. It's the green one. Which one is it? It's number 2. It's the one with the green, yep, green ribbon. So we need Dwarven Scroll 2. We need, Monster Slayer quest. And I'll put parentheses 4 rings. What else? Willy boat upgrade. What else? I'm trying to think what else is there. I don't think there's much else. I think that's the majority of stuff I want to achieve or want to accomplish. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That feels a lot better. That's a good list of things now. That's a good list of things for us to accomplish in the future. I like that a lot, actually. Now, I just thought, I want to change the color of this. Because the color of the text is really hard to see. Let's do something like a light blue wouldn't be a bad idea. Like that. It's a bit easier to see. It's a bit easier to see, but not enough. Not enough. I could do a bit better. This is kind of hard to read that up there. It's very faint. Let's make the background color a bit darker. And then make the color a bit bluer. Yeah, that I like a lot. That pops out way better. That looks so crisp. I love that. That looks really nice. Okay, that's better. I'm glad I did that. Okay. Let's plant our melons. Okay, let's continue planting some stuff because we've got a ways to go on that. And then it's going to be space here for the sprinklers. Just like so. Lovely. Cut all this grass back, which is good. We can collect all that. And then do this. Very nice. Start throwing some fertilizer down. Yeah, I like it. Things are coming together. Things are coming together. I'm liking what's happening. This is progress, baby. All right, everything watered. So we should have our quartz up there. I'm more worried. I think we actually might also be out of iron, which is not good. And we're getting close on gold too. We're honestly just like getting short on like all of our stuff, which is not great. Not great at all. And there you have it. Those are all of our melon, red cabbage, and blueberry seeds planted. Lovely. Now we still have 60 hops that I need to plant, which is a lot. So we're going to need to clear out even more space down here. I think we've filled our silos up, given how I'm getting like no more hay from the grass, which is good. It's good to have those full. We don't even really need them full, but it's good to have. All right, let's go check on the progress of our quartz and our other materials that we need to make more of. Also, I'm pretty sure I checked the silos yesterday, but now that I just filled them back up, I don't actually know if they moved or not. So I'll have to check them. I'll have to check them again tomorrow. I'll check them again tomorrow and see how that goes. Whoa, cheap viewers? No way, I can get cheap viewers? Oh, so glad you let me know. Yeah, see ya. Get that shit out of here. We don't want no cheap viewers. We only want expensive viewers. I want the most expensive viewers around. You misunderstand me, sir. I want only the wealthiest of viewers. Only the wealthiest and the most expensive of viewers. Okay. I need more iron for sure. We are lacking in the iron department. Okay. Get the iron going. We're gonna also need to get some gold going as well. We should have time. Yeah, we'll have time for that, so that's fine. We have the sprinklers to put down, so we'll get some more going as well. Got an extra fine quartz there. Put these away. Now, important to note, I need to remember that we can't walk through hops. I do remember that. I do know that. So I got to organize these in a way that actually makes sense. Which I kind of maybe goofed up because I should have maybe kept some crops that could be planted in the middle of the hop. So actually, I totally screwed up. I screwed up. Well, in that case, I might need to go grab some more crops from Pierre real quick. How is he open? Shit, he's... Oh, no. He's up to 5. He's up to 5. Oh, my God. We have time. We have time. Sprint to Pierre's. Sprint. Sprint to Pierre's. Where's Wumbus? Wumbus, I need you. To me, my steed. To me. We must away. All right. We need to get some crops to plant in the middle of our hops because we simply cannot just plant hops because then we won't be able to walk. We won't be able to like collect them because they'll be in all a massive grouping. Whew, barely made it. Wow, that was close. Just in the nick of time. You know, I'm a fashionably late kind of guy. I'm always arriving just when I need to. I'm thinking of our options here. I could go more blueberry seeds. But better yet, let's see. I like to try and grow every one of every crop for like the index here. So what crops have I not grown and sold in the shipping container is the question. Let's see. It actually is very hard to tell off this menu, actually. So this might be tricky. But I can identify some of them, like the hot peppers, the radish, the tomatoes. Those are that's a mushroom. These are just the different eggs. That's milk. Some of these I already have the items. I just need to sell them in the shipping container once, which is fine. So now it's more just like, which ones do I think I haven't grown ever and I need to grow for the first time, you know? That's the tricky part. Like tomatoes, I might need to grow. I don't know if I've ever grown tomatoes. That also includes like wheat and poppies and spangles. I've done corn. But yeah, the rest of that stuff I'm not sure if I've done before. So just in case, just to cover our bases, we'll do like... Let's do like... We'll do 5 tomato seeds. We'll do... I think I did do wheat, but we'll do 5 wheat seeds just in case. We'll do 5 radishes. 5 poppies. 5 spangles. And that should be good. Perfect. And we'll do 5 sunflowers as well. Fuck it, why not? And then the rest we're going to do blueberries. I want to get like 30 blueberries. I forgot I can just do this. There we go. Beautiful. And that takes care of all that. Nice. Thank you, Pierre. I hate you, but thank you. All right, nice. Also, quick note. I just noticed. It is Jass's birthday. We should probably get on that because she's not at 10 hearts. So I should get her a gift. We'll just get her a daffodil because I don't have either of her 2 loved items. So let's get her a daffodil. We need to probably do that first. I need to do that now because since she's a child, she gets like they go home and lock their doors super early. So where is she now? She's already at home. So we need to get there pronto. We need to get there like now. Let me see. Daffodils. There we go. I'm about to say, I know I have daffodils. I know I have lots of daffodils. Okay, awesome. And our iron is done. That's fantastic. So now we need to get some gold going. Ooh, dude, we are cooking. This might be our most efficient day yet. We are absolutely flying right now. We got some iron. We got some gold going. We're gonna need to get some more quartz in a second, but we can get that done soon. No worries. All right, lovely. Let's go take a visit to Jass. Give her her birthday gift. Get those sweet, sweet friendship points that we oh so need. Get this oak resin on the way. Why not? Break this rock. And we're off. And we're off. Now let's go visit Jass. Also, I saw Mr. Raccoon up there with Mrs. Raccoon. We gotta go visit them on the way back. I haven't talked to Mr. Raccoon since I helped him out with his muscles. As in the food. I gotta go say what's up. Gotta go see what's happening with him. Gotta go see what's new. See what he's been up to. Where is Jass? Oh my gosh, he's over at fucking Marnie's ranch. I just went past there. Damn it, Jass. Can you stay in one place, please? I'm trying to give you a birthday gift. If you don't want it, just say so. But I'm trying to do something nice, okay? I'm trying to do something nice. Okay, she should be in here. You're fucking joking. Ugh, okay, she's in Marnie's ranch. It's closed. It's fine. We can catch her coming out because she has to... Wait. No shit. Is Jass Marnie's kid? I can't remember. Oh, fuck. Jass might be Marnie's kid. I thought she belonged to one of the 2 houses here. I think I'm... Oh my god, I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's Marnie's kid. I forgot. Damn it. Okay. That, oh, damn, that actually sucks. That sucks ass. Oh, she's not going to come out now and we can't get in. That fucking blows. It was 6 p.m. Dude, we rode right by here. We rode right by on our horse. Ah, that sucks. I hate that. That really sucks a lot. Yeah, I just didn't know. I forgot. That's so unfortunate. Hungry, need fruit. Oh. Okay, Mr. Raccoon needs more help. And we will, of course, help him. We will answer the call. He wants dry blueberries. We can easily get those for you. And peach jelly. That should be not too hard or easy. Whoa! Oh, and his Mrs. Raccoon sells seeds. Powdermelon, broccoli, summer squash, and carrot seeds. That's cool. So they sell the unique seasonal seeds. That's cool. I like that. Neat. If I had to wager when we give Mr. Raccoon the food he wants, I'm going to imagine they will expand their inventory possibly of what they're selling. I'm going to guess. I don't know what else they could sell, but that's just like the guess I'm going to make of as to what that'll do. And guess what? Guess what? Even if they didn't sell anything extra, I'd still help them out with the food because Mr. Raccoon is my guy. I love him. Also, I forgot to check. I had a bunch of quality sprinklers sitting in my thing here. I didn't even realize it. What the hell am I doing? I didn't even notice that. All right, well, we can put Jass's goddamn birthday present back because we can't give it to her, which absolutely blows. That is unfortunate. I wish I'd have gotten that in time because that probably would have gotten us very close to maxed out with Jass. So that kind of sucks we didn't get that. That kind of blows. All right, let's get all of our eggs and milk from our animals because I kind of forgot to get them yesterday. Although now that I think about it, I guess I could have just technically... I didn't have to pick them up today. Because I got the auto collectors, like, it'll just keep collecting the items. There's nothing that says I have to pick them up every day. I actually never really thought about that. I don't have to pick up this stuff every day. I could just let it go for like a few days in a row and then get it all in a batch. I wouldn't want to totally do that, though, because then I'd get super backed up on processing the stuff. But I could do that. I could. So it's good to know that if I'm in a pinch, I can just leave it. That is good to note. Okay, cool. Everything is going very nice. We're being extremely efficient today. We're getting a lot done, which is awesome. All right. Got my sprinklers. I can put it in place here. Hopefully come like a season or two, we're a bit more lucrative. We're, doing a bit better on the farm where we can afford a bit more iridium. And then I'll upgrade this whole setup to some iridium sprinklers and we'll really we'll maximize the space. Because right now this could be better. It could use some work. It could use some serious work. That's for sure. But hey, baby steps, It's a slow process. Hey, you don't build a farming empire overnight, all right? They didn't build Rome in a day. That's what they say. They didn't build Rome in a day. No, they did not. Okay, cool. We got all that. Now we need to figure out our hops. We can obviously put some on the edges. That's an easy one. We can put some... We can put them on the bottom if this was the bottom of our plot of land here, but it's not. We can maybe still do that and then have the middle be open. Because, like, if we put them on... Let me think here. We can go one here. One here. We can still access those. We could go one here, one here. We can still access those. Yeah, wait, this works. This works. We can go... As long as we can get through to the middle here. You know what I mean? We go one here, and then one here, one here. Yeah, that works. That works. Because then I can get through to the middle. And then we'll plant seeds in the middle here. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm seeing the vision. Hold up now. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. We are running short of time, which is not fantastic. No, wait. I screwed that up. Okay. Okay, shit. I'm running out of time. I need to think how I'm going to do this. I'm trying to, like, think this out in my head, but I'm just running out of time. I can't go very fast. Like, that works. That works. I'm running out of time, running out of time, running out of time. This works, this works. This. Shit, I'm running out of time. I gotta think, though. I gotta think. Okay. Fuck, I'm running out of time, running out of time. I gotta think. How am I supposed to do this? Elena, hey, what's good? Hey, yo. Lurking. Sounds good. Sounds good. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm a little just busy though. I got 21 seconds here technically to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Although at the same time, it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna get them all watered. And so in reality, it'll just transfer over to the next day. So you know what? Instead of stress out and not get this in time, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna stress out and freak out and like try and get these all down in time. It's just not gonna happen. So we'll just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. It'll carry over to the next day, and we will sort it out then. That's totally fine. I don't mind that. That's totally fine. That works. And we wake up hoisting our scarecrow above our heads. What is this? Is this a sewing machine? Oh, it is a sewing machine. When did I get this? I remember getting that sewing machine now that I see the interface, but I don't remember when that was. Whew, that is a lot of stuff for me. Nice. Awesome. All right. All right, I've got tons of stuff to do. However, this is where I plan to end stream. It's a perfect stopping point. Perfect stopping point is what I meant to say. I wish I had gotten a bit further with the crops. I was hoping to finish planting all of my crops on the previous day. That way I wouldn't have to come back next time and do it, because I feel like I'm going to come back next time and probably forget about it. Which is not great. But you know what? Because of that, I'm going to make a note about it in our to-do list. I feel like I should make a habit of this. I need to be making a habit of like... actually like really using the to-do list like effectively. Like, so when I come back each time for a new stream playing Stardew Valley, like we know what I wanted to do, or like I know what I wanted to do and like get done. Because every time I boot up Stardew Valley on stream or like for another stream to play, I always forget what I was doing last time. And that's why I keep getting on here and like having no purpose and I'm so directionless. It's because I always forget what the hell I'm doing. So I need to make sure when I'm getting off, I use the to-do list. I put everything in that I was planning to do. When I come back next time, I remember it. That's, I think, the key thing here. That's the key. That is the key. So yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. Yes, that's good. That'll be whenever we have our next Stardew Valley stream, we'll continue that, which hopefully will be soon. Because every time I do play Stardew Valley, I keep thinking like, I want to keep playing more. Like I want to keep going. I'd love to keep going tonight, but unfortunately, I just don't have time. But this was fun. This was a really nice early stream. For a change, it was a bit bizarre. I don't usually do something like this, but it was cool. I like changing it up, doing a stream at a time that I don't normally do them. Was pretty cool. And got to see some old faces, which was super dope. Excuse me. Got to see some faces that haven't seen in chat for a long time. Shout out to Prokar, a very old original viewer. That was super cool. And it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. Oh, all right. Blow my nose. Anyways, that's it for me. Elena, thank you for, showing up. I know you just got here. And but I appreciate you lurking. But I am heading out. So that is it for me. I'll be back on Wednesday with more Resident Evil 4. I'm so excited to keep playing. It'll be back to the regular schedule as planned. And yeah, until then, I'm taking off. Peace out. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. And until next time, bye-bye. See ya. Peace.